my dears, in love and light. 9 ways to know that you've known someone in a previous lifetime. Sometimes we meet someone new and we think, wow, there's an amazing connection here. I feel like I've known them before. Or there's someone in your life that there seems to be some kind of attachment to, and things karmically seem to keep happening over and over with them. Things like that, and you find yourself wondering, did I know them in a previous lifetime? So here are 9 ways to tell that that might be the case. Number 1, they make you feel emotional. It may be true that in a previous lifetime there's history between you and things have gone on to create emotions. So there's a bleed through in memory into this lifetime that causes you to have a subconscious remembering of these emotions, and they trigger you, they push your buttons more than other people tend to do. You might love them so much, you do anything for them. They might make you feel sad, they might do little things that makes you feel incredibly sad and there's no rhyme or reason for it. You might have a fear for someone, you might meet them and fear them and not know why. You might have a family member that you just don't get on with and there's just no reason why you don't, you just clash all the time. There may be some kind of past life memories that can't consciously surface, but there they are. The subconscious causing them to bubble up, making these emotional responses come to the surface. There may be karmic attachments there too, where you may have wronged each other in a previous life, or you may have loved each other intensely in a previous life, and this can be felt in this lifetime again, producing excess emotion, making you feel emotional when there's no real reason for it. Number 2, they cause you a lot of grief. There may be, yet again, karmic attachments from a previous lifetime. The lessons were not learned between the both of you. There may have been some kind of conflict, you may have got in trouble, you may have harmed each other, or it may have been positive, you may have made each other very happy, or had a relationship where you loved each other but it didn't work out right. So perhaps there's some kind of karmic attachment where the lessons weren't learned, the conclusion wasn't drawn, and here you are again in this lifetime replaying those lessons to see if you can learn your lessons this time. So they may cause you a load of drama, they may be dependent on you, you may be dependent on them, you may need to sort them out all the time or help sort you out. There's just this attachment where you seem to be going over and over something, but you're just not getting the idea yet. You're not learning the lesson. So what I recommend is you observe this relationship. What lessons can I draw from this relationship? And what can I do? What can we do? How can we communicate in order to fix this, in order to overcome these challenges? And there you are, learning those lessons, and then they won't give you so much grief anymore. Number 3, you're very familiar with this person and there's just no awkward silences. You may not even have much to talk about, but you just feel right at home with them, you feel comfortable with them, and do you know why? It's because your soul has known them probably for eons, for thousands of years perhaps. You've been together, you're just familiar, and your soul knows this other person. So it's that sense of familiarity with this person. Could be a family member, could be a friend, could be meeting someone new. You just feel like you've known them before. Number 4, it hits you like a ton of bricks. When you first meet this person, it hits you like, whoa, like you recognise them, or, oh my gosh, something in the subconscious says, there they are at last, or, oh no, not them again. It just hits you, a sudden emotional response, a feeling that there they are again, and it just hits you emotionally, and it's just a feeling, oh my gosh, there they are, or oh no, I didn't want to see them again. Number 5 is love at first sight, or dislike at first sight. So when you meet this person for the first time, for some reason you just dislike them and you're not sure why. You just get a bad vibe off them. It could be that you've had something to do with them in a previous lifetime and your soul remembers they wronged you in some way. And again, there's some kind of karma you've got to work out. So you just dislike this person straight away, or you just love them. You meet them or you see their photo online, or you meet them in person and you just fall instantly in love. You don't know why. Again, you don't even know them. And it's not just a lust thing. It's not just physical attraction. You fall head over heels in love. It's because your soul is already in love with their soul. Number 6. Someone makes a lot of effort with you and it just seems a bit weird. You're not sure why this person is making such an effort with you. But I'll tell you why. It's because they have a subconscious remembering that in a previous lifetime, they had something to do with you. Perhaps you're not quite remembering it, but they are. Perhaps you were their mum. Perhaps you were their sibling. Perhaps you were their friend or husband or wife or something like that. They have a remembering and they just can't leave you alone. They just want to be with you or help you. Or something negative, maybe they want to wind you up, give you some grief. Whatever it is, this person has an attachment to you and you're not sure why. It may be from a previous lifetime. Number 7, they feel like home. Now, I said this in this video about soulmates, that you meet someone and it just feels like you've come home. They feel like home. But not just for your soulmates or loving partner, it's for anyone. It can be a friend too. Or you may give birth to a child and feel like you've come home holding them. It's because it's that familiar sense once more. People often say they have a sense of coming home, not home as in a house, but they feel at home with that person. It's like they once shared home with them, or they're from the same origins in the universe as them. They feel like home. Number 8, you feel an attachment to someone. Even if you've not seen someone in your life for years, let's say it's a school friend, you've not seen them for years, but you still feel attached to them. You still think of them often. It may be true that not only did they impact you in this life, they impacted you emotionally in another life, and you just still feel attached to them. It may be someone in your life that you want to get out of your life, you want to get rid of them, you want to see the back of them, but still you think about them. Still you think about the effect they had on your life. They may have caused you some trauma actually, and you still feel attached in a way. You've not cut those emotional cords. And I'll tell you why it's hard to cut those emotional cords, because those cords run deep. They run through previous lifetimes, you see. And so it's hard to let go of that attachment of that person that you may not have seen in years, but you still feel attached. And final point, number 9, is that you have a past life regression session. And there's a technique where you can look into the eyes of your past life character and ask yourself, do I share my life today with them, with the same soul? And use your intuition and feel as if this is the same soul that you're in front of right now. So that can be done during past life regression. So let me and others know in the comments section how you know that you've shared a previous lifetime with someone you know. And don't forget to click subscribe and hit that bell button too for notifications to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. Like and share also, because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.